Most people see these degrees behind me and think accountant. But if you're an S Corp owner running a high performing business, I want you to start thinking tax engineer. When you work with a traditional CPA, they act as a historian. They take the square footage of your office, divide it by the total size of your house, and call it a day. But if you live in a high value property, that standard math is actually a technical leak that drains thousands of dollars in tax free liquidity from your pocket every single year. Today, I'm going to show you how we move beyond simple record keeping and into the forensic infrastructure auditing. Let's look at a real world scenario. Say you have a 4,000 square foot home and a dedicated 400 square foot office. A historian sees that 4,000 foot footprint and gives you a 10% deduction. But as an engineer, I know that work doesn't happen in your hallways, your laundry room, or your bathrooms. These are transition zones. When we perform a forensic audit, we surgically remove these common areas from the math. In this case, we're carving out 1,200 feet of non-habitable space. Suddenly, your 400 square foot office is not 10%, it's now 14%. When you scale the math across a high net worth infrastructure, the results are undeniable. In this scenario, with annual home expenses totaling just over 120K, including mortgage interest, utilities, property taxes, the historian's method gives you a reimbursement of $1,007 a month. By using our engineered methodology, and refining that denominator, that reimbursement jumps to 1439 every single month. That's an extra $431 a month moving from your taxable corporate profit to your personal bank account tax free. Over the course of a year, that's a wealth recovery of over $5,000. Why is it defensible? Now, some preparers might call it aggressive. At My Millennial CPA, we call it technically accurate. We defend this reimbursement through four forensic pillars. First, network intensity. Your business requires a higher grade of connectivity and infrastructure than a standard household. Second is asset appreciation. Your corporation is compensating you for the physical wear on $1 million asset. Third, risk and security. Prorating the systems that protect your corporate intellectual property. And fourth, precise measurement. We don't guess at percentages. We measure the net habitable footprint to satisfy IRS safe harbor requirements. You don't need someone to record your history. You need someone to engineer your future. If you're ready to stop the leakage and optimize your S Corp infrastructure, click on the link below to schedule a consultation. Let's protect your wealth together.